That's odd. How's it going? Today we're winning. We're winning, my friends. Give me one moment. It's warm in here. It's too hot in this room. There we go. I just kicked on the AC. We're doing themes. I've been working on themes for a while. As you can see, if you're familiar with Valour, this is very blue, which is kind of the idea. This is my theme, Blueberry. I'm gonna show you guys the theme editor that I'm working on. We're gonna program some of it, and you'll kind of see in the back of Valour how things actually work. But first, I want to figure out why this image is wrong. I made it so that when you hover over something that's animated, it will automatically animate only when you hover over it, instead of always. But for some reason, my picture here is wrong. Let's go ahead. Yeah, my profile picture is the wrong. I must have done this accidentally. But what we can do is we can upload my normal profile picture, and we're gonna hope that it works properly. There we go. Upload. It should upload and update. It's very odd that it did that though, and it's taking a little bit to upload. Something may have gone wrong. That's not good. We don't have an error in the console, so let me try just doing it again. Downloads. This one. Oh yeah, something is very... Oh no, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, so that updated, and now if I refresh the page, hopefully we see the correct image. No, what? Why is it grabbing the wrong picture? Now this is very odd. Why is the CDN pointing to the wrong image? This is definitely hitting avatar. Why isn't it overwrite? And that's the wrong size too. It's the wrong size. How did this happen? All right, well, we got a bug. We got a bug. I don't know how it's getting the wrong picture. That is my profile. It's kind of funny. The weird thing is it should overwrite it. It should overwrite it when I upload a new one. So now I'm really confused. So now we're gonna really deeply inspect everything that's happening here. So we're gonna go into the console and we're gonna see exactly what happened. Oh, this is still doing this. Oh God, I really have to remove that log. That's spamming everything. That's in the user info component, I think. Let's see if there's a console dot... Nope, it's not in there. Where is it logging? The other place it could... Oh no, this is the home screen, so it's probably No, because the user icon is there too. The only other thing it could be is the friend card component. See if it's console.logging something in here. That's not what I wanted. Did I do console.log instead of console. No, what? Where is this coming from? Oh man, I really just did something stupid. I was debugging it yesterday and I forgot. I forgot to remove the debug statement, so now I'm gonna have to find it. Console.write line, it's gonna be a JSON serializer, and here it is, in like the worst place possible. Okay, let's rip that out so that that isn't spamming console. And let's see what exactly happens when I try to do this. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on in my stream chat. I have no clue, Snow. Alright, so we're gonna go over to the network tab so that we can see every single request that we make. And we're going to go ahead and grab a GIF right here. And this is going to send a request. And this request is going to have a payload, which should be the image. And then it's going to respond. And this is correct right here. So this gives me a little bit more information, which is that I think the animated version is fine. Let's try getting rid of the animation. Okay, still fine. And then let's look at 128. Still fine. Let's get rid of the random value. It's cached. It's cached. So I think all we have to do is right-click empty cache hard refresh. Or at least I hope that... No, is it not cached? It's gotta be cached, because if we add anything to it, it fixes itself. This means that it's being cached somewhere we don't want it to be cached, which means Cloudflare is doing it. Cloudflare is caching it, but it's already being served from Cloudflare, so that's really odd. It's also the wrong image. That image should have never been there. So funky stuff going on. I don't know why that's cached. But what I can do is, just to test if I'm correct, I can go over to my page rules on Cloudflare, which I can't show you because it's got stuff in there that I'm not supposed to show you. But I can go to my cdn.valour.gg. cdn.valour.gg, and I can set it to not cache. I think R2 automatically caches anyways, so for now we're just gonna do cache level bypass, which means basically what caching means is that instead of your computer fetching it from a server again, it stores it so that it doesn't have to reach out a second time, right? It saves your computer some work. Let's see if setting the cache level to bypass has fixed the problem. Yes. No, what? What was that? Where is it coming from? Now I'm really curious. We're gonna have to look through all of the network here and see where that image is actually being loaded, because this is going to drive me insane. This is it right here. Why is it loading the 256 version as well? Oh, because it's in this list, the larger version. Okay, I see. Okay, what is happening, and why is it happening? It clearly is sending back this image, and it's getting it from disk cache. How is it getting it from disk cache? What? I control F5'd. Okay, well, what we can do is we can go over to application, and I'm going to pull this over here so that I don't give you guys anything I shouldn't. It's in dev mode anyways. So it's not like I'd be leaking any active password, but I'm still careful about things. Then I'm going to clear my data, so that should restart having zero data, and it should download everything from scratch. Now, if this happens, yes, I do read chat. If I refresh this and it's still... What? How? Nope, it got it. It grabbed the picture, and according to the header, it did not cache it. I don't see any caching. That's not good. So oh wait, no, cache status hit. How did it, how is it cache status hit? Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna purge the cache. I can't think of a better solution than just purging the cache and seeing if that fixes it. That did fix it. Okay. Alright. So we're going to have to keep our eye on that because it shouldn't be caching it anymore, but if it does, that's a problem. Okay, so we took kind of a side journey here. So let's look at the theme system and how the theme system actually works. So the theme system's pretty cool. I can go into my settings, themes, and then I can see popular themes, my themes, which are themes that I've installed. Or no, themes that I've created. And then I can choose a theme, or I can create a theme. So if I click on this theme, it'll pop up. I can upvote it. I'm gonna upvote it because I made it. I can upvote it, downvote it, and then we have the ability to edit the theme because we created it. We have the ability to install the theme or to tip the person who made the theme. So I'm gonna hit install theme, and boom. Just like that, my Valour is now blue, like a blueberry. Installing a theme's that easy. To uninstall it, you just hit uninstall, boom. It is the most quick and painless process of all time, and it will remember if I refresh the page, it will keep the theme. So yeah, you don't gotta reinstall it every time. You do it per device. You install the theme. Because I wanted it to be so that if like a theme turned everything invisible, you could just control F5 to get Valour back. Because someone could troll you a little bit. That's why we have the theme rating system as well. So if you see 8 billion downvotes on a theme, it might be because it's a bad theme. Alright, so anyways, now what I want to do is I want to make it so that you'll eventually be able to upload images to show what your theme looks like, but I want a default image that kind of shows what it'll look like. So I'm gonna make a tiny version of Valour, and I'm gonna stick it in here to show what it would look like. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna make a tiny little Valour, like a little layout that looks kind of just like, gives you an example of how the theme would look. So to do this, I've made a new component. I've called it Theme Preview. It has CSS and a Razor file here. And then we're going to go over to the theme, which. It's going to be the, not edit theme, it's going to be the modal. Where? There it is. Theme info modal. And then this right here, this image is what it shows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an if statement which says if the if the image isn't there, so if it's empty, so I'm gonna do if the image URL is empty, then we're going to do one thing, show our generated thing. Otherwise, we're going to show the normal thing. Boom. Alright, very exciting. For some reason, this is great. Does it think it's always going to be... Huh. That's a little odd. I don't know why it's growing it out. Alright, so let's create the other alternative thing that can happen. The other alternative thing that can happen is that we get div class theme image, but instead it's actually going to contain the theme preview. And the theme preview is going to need the theme, of course. Data dot... Or, I think we pull the theme down. Let me see. I think we pull the theme. Yeah, we do. Okay. So, theme. Very cool. And then we'll also do another thing, which is we'll do, oh, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I just realized this isn't gonna work because it would require you to pull down the entire theme for every single theme. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, yeah, I really wanted that to work, but now that I think about it, I don't think it's possible to make that work. Yeah, I don't want to pull down all the theme data for every single theme just to show a preview. What we could do is we could automatically generate a picture, but okay, well, we're gonna use a different strategy then. I'm gonna undo everything I did here. I'm gonna undo this. I thought this was a good idea, but I just realized it won't work. Alright, so let's get rid of the theme preview component. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it so that you can upload an image to be used, which means we're going to jump over to the upload API. And we're going to write some code so that you can upload an image. I already have a bunch of image uploading code in here, which is nice and useful because we've already done a lot of the legwork. So all we're going to do is we're going to kind of do the same thing. So we're going to add a new route, which is going to be at upload, upload theme, theme, what are we gonna call it? Theme banner. Call it a theme banner. And then that's it. Upload theme banner. And then theme banner root. And then we're gonna need the ID of the theme. Can't leave planets. Let me write that down. Can't leave planets. We could potentially also fix that bug during this stream. Okay, so theme banner root, and then we're gonna have the theme ID where it's actually gonna go. Alright, so now let's write the actual code that accepts the theme banner. So there's the profile background here, which is probably the closest one, so I'll do it over here. Alright, so sizes, that's going to be the first thing, is deciding the sizes we want. So I'm going to do public static, image size, blah, 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 theme, banner sizes. So let's determine what size we want here. I believe it's 1:2 aspect ratio. I'm just going to make 100% sure. In the theme info modal, there is a theme image here, and that class defines, yeah, 2 to 1. So I think the largest it'll ever be is 300. So because of how funky things work, I'll save it at I'll save it at double that. We'll do 600 by 300. Although nobody's ever gonna see it at that size. Maybe I should just do 300. Yeah, we'll just do 300. 300 by 150. So the size of the image is gonna be 300 by 150, and I don't think I'm gonna save it in any lower sizes. I don't think there's a point, so just one size. All right, now we're gonna set up the actual route, which is gonna be a little bit complicated looking, but it's pretty simple. Private, static, async, task, which returns an iResult, which is gonna be called theme banner route, which is going to take in the HTTP context, the Valour database, the token service, and the authorization, which I think I can just use the token service for that. I don't think I really need that, so we're gonna try going without it. And then we're going to file upload operation to let it know that we're expecting a file to be uploaded. Then we get to do the maximum size limit, which we're gonna make for this. I mean, it's an image that is 300 by 150, so it shouldn't be too large. Realistically, we are looking at trying to do some mental math here. We're gonna limit it to 10 megabytes. Seems really reasonable. I don't see it getting above there. We're just gonna say 10 megabytes. And then I guess we can support GIFs. Why not? Why not? Oh, we'll just support everything. Whatever. Alright. It doesn't hurt to support GIFs. We'll write a little bit of extra code so that it'll play on hover, because maybe people will want their themes to look really cool. A little bit of extra work, but that's fine. So first we have to make sure that the person is allowed to upload. So we're going to get the current token, which then we do if auth token is null, we return that they have an invalid token, and then what we're going to do is we are going to make sure that they own the theme that they're trying to update. And I'm missing something here, which is string, or actually a long theme ID, and then we're gonna grab the theme. So we do var theme equals await database.themes.findAsync with the theme ID. Now we're gonna do if theme dot author ID is not equal to the authorization token. So if it's not the same person, also forgot something. We have to make sure the theme actually exists. So we're gonna do if theme is null, then we return not found, could not find theme. Now we do authorization. Now we say if you didn't create this theme, then we say, hey, you are forbidden from doing this. Alright, so now at this point, we have determined that the person is allowed to upload the image for this theme, so that's good. And now we start doing the fun part, which is we get the file that they uploaded. If the file is null, we say, please attach a file. And then this is going to be very similar to the one below it, so we can kind of let it autofill for us. It's going to be almost exactly the same, and then we're going to try to load the image. I think that, though, here it's going to change because we have the new system for uploading public images, and this is a public image. So there should be upload public, unless that's all of it. Oh, it is. Is there a string for... Alright, I'm gonna rename this because this is a little bit misleading. This is gonna be upload public image variants because that'll confuse me again in the future. Alright, and then back to our code here. We're literally going to do almost the same exact thing here, except we want to make sure that we load the image in the right size, right? So we're going to load it based on the theme banner sizes 0 and the theme banner sizes 0.height. We're gonna open the read stream. Now we have the image. The next step is to handle the EXIF data, which it has like your location you took the picture at and stuff. We don't want people stalking you, so we get rid of that data. It gets chucked in the trash. And then we get to here, which is going to be really simple, except we're going to rename this to theme banners. So this is telling it, okay, upload the variants of this image with these sizes, return the 0th size, and we're going to say, yes, you can have animated banners. All right, and then we get a result from this, whether it succeeded or not. So then we go, okay, if it's not successful, we let the person know it failed and the reason why it failed. And then we get the path, and then we do this. It really is that simple. So then we return... Return new... I guess we can just do task result dot, or not task result. We return JSON. Oh no! We return. What are we returning everywhere else? Valour result dot. Okay. All right. So then we return the path of the success. So if you've been following along, which the 4 of you who are actually here may have been following along, let's cover what this code actually does. So you upload a file to Valour, an image. It goes, okay, who are you? What's your authorization token? If it doesn't exist, then you are not authorized, and it says no. Then it grabs the theme using the theme ID, and then it goes, okay, if the theme isn't found, then it probably never existed. Then it checks if you are the person who owns the theme. If you don't own the theme, it tells you you don't have permission to modify it. Then it grabs the first file payload that you sent it, and if there is no file, it goes, okay, you need to attach a file. If you attached a file that isn't an image, then it goes, hey, you need to do a proper image file. Then it loads the image. It cleans the image to get rid of your personal information, you know, where you took the picture and stuff. We don't want that. Then it gets that image and it saves it in a bunch of different sizes so that we can use those different sizes, and it compresses it. Then it returns to you the location where it's now stored so that you can access that image at any time. And that is a full, that's the full way to get something to upload to the public buckets on Valour. So now technically all we have to do is fire this up and it will be able to accept images. The only thing is we need to write the code on the other side to actually send that. So I'm thinking, because it's kind of how it's working everywhere else, I'll make it so that when you're in the edit menu for... When you're in the edit menu for the theme, which you can access by going here, you'll be able to click on this image to upload. But there's an issue, which is that the first time you create a theme, this is a little bit more complicated. Well, what I'd really like to be able to do is to include the image the first time you create a theme, which is something I haven't actually done before, including a file payload along with a normal payload, but we'll see if I can pull it off. So over here, yeah, I'm not really sure how I do this. Also, I'm gonna have to change some of this, like the theme. The theme definition is actually wrong because I'm changing how this works. I shared theme. It's not going to have an image URL. It's actually going to have a public bool has custom banner and a public bool has animated banner. Which means I'm going to have to grab my laptop and make changes to the database. Good thing I always have my laptop handy for when my computer is not enough. All right. So I'm going to make some modifications. Also going to make some modifications to my squeal, which doesn't actually do anything, but it's a reference for me to remember all of the database definitions. This is all of the database definitions for Valour. So we're going to go in and we're going to find themes, and we're going to change this. Instead of having an image URL, we're going to have a custom banner, boolean not null default false, and custom, or not custom, animated banner boolean not null default false. Okay, very nice. Oh, it's a lot of work. Okay, so now I have to go and change this in the actual database, which is also fun. So I'm just going to go into the database. I'm going to go over to themes, modify table. I'm going to drop the image URL, delete that, and then I'm going to add the custom banner boolean, whatever you wanna. I still say boolean wrong. I say boolean. It's just a meme at this point. Alright, and then I'm going to say over here, I'm gonna say animated banner not null default false, boolean default false. Okay, now hopefully these changes will be made successfully, and they were. You never want your database to get angry. That's the least fun part of your code, to get angry. Okay, so database is happy with the changes, and it's already been implemented, and now we have to go through everywhere where I have done anything and update. So there's 3 versions of the theme. There is the database version, which is right here, where we're going to replace this. We're going to have to give it column definitions. Those are pretty simple. I just wrote them. This one's going to be custom banner. And this one is going to be, you can probably guess, animated banner. Alright, now we're going to jump over to the other theme definition, which is over in the Server? There it is. And over here, we're gonna do the same exact thing. We're just gonna paste these in. Happy, and then we're gonna go over the SDK, and we're gonna paste them over here as well. I may expand. I'm going to expand the theme meta potentially to include more data. Oh, I really don't want to though. Oh. Well, this is gonna be gone. This is gonna be a little bit nasty. Oh, well. I can. I've got an idea. I've got an idea where I include the main colors, so you can kind of get a feel for it. This is always challenging to make decisions like this. Oh well. What is playing now? Okay, we can skip this. Alright, next up, image URL goes bye-bye. And then we have to do the mapper, which is gonna be fun. Yeah, this is gone. I feel like I need more information. Maybe I should include the pastels and the... What a mess. Okay, let's go ahead and jump over to the mapper, because now that needs to be updated. As you can see, it's angry. And then this is going to be custom banner theme dot has custom banner has animated banner theme dot has animated banner. Okay, great. So we fixed all these changes, and now we could actually start. Oh no, we got to do this one too. Has custom. No, I did it backwards. Oh well. Okay, there we go. Okay, beautiful. All right, now we're gonna jump back over to the edit theme component, and this is where things are gonna get really interesting. I'm curious if I can devise a way to have a secondary payload on this. I'll have to create a new way of doing this, which will be interesting. For now, I'm gonna make that just so that it runs. Okay, so there's Valour client. Okay, and the Valour client, which is a very large file with all the important stuff. There's HTTP helpers, which kind of give you all the things you can do. Now, post JSON async is going to do some fun stuff. Post async with response is also incredibly useful. That's what I usually use, but there's no ability to attach a secondary payload. I could do this in a two-step where it does one and then it does the other, which may be the way that I want to go about this. Then if the image fails, it'll still let you create the theme. The image just won't be there, and then you can edit it and try to fix it. I think that's what I'll do for now, because it's gonna be the least amount of dirty for my code base. So here's what'll happen. It will do the following. Yeah, okay. This will work. This will work. Okay, so we're going to refer over to the user info component, which is the other place where I do this magic. Importantly, we have to do a few tricky little things here. First, we have to hide the image upload. So that's in here, and it looks like this is the wrong edit user info component. Wrong component. Okay, so over here we have this input file which is hidden, and we're gonna do the same thing here. We need the input file in order to accept a file, but it's really ugly. So what we do is we make it so that it's actually triggered by someone clicking on the picture instead. To do that, we have to put a tiny bit of JavaScript into this picture, which is a little nasty, but it works. And I'm assuming it's just an on-click. Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this an ID, banner upload. And then what's going to happen is inside of this image, when you click on it, when you click on the image, it's going to simulate a click on the input, which is hidden, so it's kind of like you're clicking on an input, even though it's just an image. That's kind of the hacky way to do this. Now, this has a load files event that's going to be done, but we don't want to immediately upload, right? We don't want to immediately upload. We want to do it when you actually finish uploading the theme. So here's how we're going to do that. We are going to go ahead and add a load files, which is going to be down in here. I don't really care where it is. Private async task load files, and it's going to be an iForm file, I think. iForm file. No. No, what is it? Oh, no, it's an input file changed event args. Of course. Should have known. Alright, and then we're going to create a private... a private... what is inside of it? It's a e.file. It's an iBrowser file. Okay. Private iBrowser file. Uploaded image equals null. Okay, and then we're gonna do uploaded image equals e.file. Okay, and this can actually just be a private void. It doesn't have to be async. Okay, so basically, what happens is that when someone uploads a file, it's going to just store it here into uploaded image. Then when someone actually hits the magical confirm changes button, it's going to check. It's going to go, okay. It's going to go, all right. It's going to go, all right. I have created the theme, or I have edited the theme, and now I'm going to check if you've uploaded an image. If you have uploaded an image, so if it's not null, then we're gonna forward the image to the server. And to do that, we're going to do the following. Await Valour client dot primary node dot man, I do it over here too, so I should really first I need to get the payload ready. I forgot about getting the payload ready. So first we check if it's too large. So we do if file dot file if uploaded image dot size is less than 1024,000. This isn't very defensive programming of me, so I'm actually going to create another function over here, because basically when you're programming, you don't really want to put if statements instead of if statements instead of if statements. It gets disgusting really quickly. It's better to cancel what you're doing if it fails than to keep putting things inside of each other if it succeeds. So you can do if, or you can say if not, just stop, which is a lot cleaner. So I'm going to make another method over here, which is going to be called private async task upload image, or I'll call it banner async, and then this, I'll actually name that upload banner if needed async, and I'll actually get rid of this and just call upload banner if needed async. And now inside of here, this is C#. I am working on Valour, which is the open source community chat platform that you should join at valour.gg. It's my baby. We were giving away Steam games earlier on Valour as well, so if you like free Steam games, you should go check it out, and you can talk to other people who like free Steam games and just being awesome. And there's tabs, look. Whoa, I can pop out a tab into another chat window. What other chat client can you do that in? Absolutely insane. Now I have another chat over here. I can pop it down to the bottom. Ew, I don't know why that didn't work. Probably because they're both the same window and it freaked out. Point being, Valour is cool. You should check it out. Did that throw an error? Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so let's go ahead and change this. So basically, now we say if it is null, return. And same thing, we say if this is greater than, return. And now we do the stuff if it succeeds. This is called guarding. You're guarding the rest of the code by putting these statements that'll kill it early if it doesn't do what you want it to do. Now what we're going to do is the fun part. We're going to do some magic. We're going to turn this into a stream of data. So we're going to do var stream content equals new stream content, and then we're going to open up that uploaded image. So we've opened up that image. You can see the same thing over here. It's the same code I did before. We give it a maximum size that it can open up as well, so that someone doesn't send an absolutely massive thing. We're going to, I'm literally just going to copy this because I've done it before, and it's generally, life is easier if you just do what works. No need to overcomplicate it. These are just going to have to change to uploaded image instead of file. Got to import this. Did I import the wrong one? There's two. It would appear I imported the wrong one. Okay, then we're going to try to send it. So this is exciting. This is where we actually send over to the server the image. And we're going to do upload slash. Now this is important. This is really important. Very, very important. Remember how I said that we needed to send a theme ID so that it knows which theme you're trying to apply it to? So we're going to do upload theme banner slash, and then we're going to do the theme you're currently editing dot ID. Now I need to make sure when you upload the theme that it this is interesting. So we have to make sure we upload or update the that could be an issue, but I don't think it is an issue. we move this over here, and then we do kind of a dance. We're going to set the editing theme to the result. What on earth is this? This is a task result theme. Then it's an value. Oh, because it's nullable. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it. And then this is going to complain because it's going to say, oh, I can't convert that. And it's because I actually did. Whoops. Okay, so there we go. So we set the theme that's being edited to the one that just loaded. And then we update the banner, and then we set editing theme to null. Ah! This is where your brain starts melting. I learned C#. I've been learning it since I was like 12. I learned it off of the internet, just watching YouTubers and stuff. Took a while, but it's definitely worth staying on the grind. Eventually, it starts to make sense. I promise. I promise. Alright, here's the deal. Now we have all of this together, and now what we do is, once we get that result, we set the editing theme banner URL. There is not an editing theme banner URL, actually. But what we will do is if result.success, we will do editing theme dot. Actually, I don't love that solution either. For now, I'm just gonna log something if it doesn't happen successfully. Right line, failed to upload banner. That's fine. Okay, yeah, because over here something else has to happen, which I just thought about. So inside of theme, or actually the upload API, if this happens successfully, we need to actually do something. We need to update the theme. So we do theme dot has custom banner equals true, and then we do if. So result.data here means if it's animated, which isn't very clear, but that is what it means. So if it's animated, we set that it's animated true, and then we do await db.change save changes async, which saves those changes to the database. So then it'll be set that yes, this has a beautiful banner. So now what we do is over on the editing side on the client. Oh, so much running in circles. So much running in circles. Okay, so theme editor, edit theme component again. Over here, what we do is when we set this image, we do if editing theme dot has custom banner, and then if it has a custom banner, we're gonna show it very proudly. And to do that, we're actually going to not use an image. We're gonna use a div with a background image, and there's a reason for that I will explain. Div class equals theme image. And then we're going to otherwise we're gonna still not really do this. This also needs the unclick though, so that's gonna be the same across them. And then this one is gonna be a little special. It's gonna have style equals background image URL And now we're going to put the URL that it should be. And the URL that it should be is... Actually, how did I do this over on the user info? Oh, that's how I did it on the user info component. So I'm going to go over to actual theme. Yeah, okay. So we're going to actually get rid of this. And we're going to go over to theme. Because I'm going to add some useful stuff to this. Here is theme. I'm going to add a really useful thing here, which is the public string get banner URL. This is going to be really simple, and it's going to be if it has a custom banner, it's going to return this. Otherwise, it's going to return the location, which is going to be https cdn.valor.gg/Valour. I think it actually got that right. Kind of, because it's not right. There are issues. I know for a fact that's wrong. AI tried its best, but it's not quite right because we called it theme banners. And we also have to add a way to grab different sizes. Okay, so this is actually going to be theme banners, and then we actually don't know what goes here yet. That's going to be dependent on a few things, but the nice thing is that we already have the code for this in iShared Planet, which this is just a lot of copying and pasting. This is going to be literally just copied. It's going to be super, super similar, except instead of being called icon format map, I'm going to be consistent and call it banner format map. Also, I'm doing this in the wrong place, so I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to move over to iShared theme so that we can share this across all the different projects. All right. So banner format map, this seems very complicated. It's just so that we can grab different versions of the theme, or the image, not the theme. Okay, so now over here, we're gonna do if, and we need to actually get an iShared theme. This is going to become static. iShared theme. Okay. So if the theme doesn't have a custom banner, we're going to return this default image. Then otherwise, we're going to check if we don't have an animated banner and we are asking for an animated banner, then obviously that's impossible because we don't have it. Oh, I'm missing something. Theme format, or banner format. Do I have to redefine? Oh. So close to renaming this. Oh, shoot. I am a dum-dum. There is not this many options. Because this, my friends, is a different image. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how this is gonna work. I didn't actually think about that. So there's only going to be 4 because there's only one size, actually. Valour works on an iPad, and you can even install it as a PWA. It's not in the App Store, though, if that makes sense. So it's going to be GIF 64, WebP animated 64, but it's not actually 64. Okay, let's remember how this works. This is getting very complicated. I'm all for it. All for it. So the path is to size. And size is going to be have X in it. Yeah, X times Y. It's going to have the full shenanigans, which means that it's going to be 300x150. So it's going to be 300x150.webp. 300.x150.jpg. Same thing for all of these. Alright. And then we're just going to call it WebP JPEG, WebP animated GIF, because there's only one size. Okay, now we need to create an enum, which is going to be fun. Which I guess we'll just put where the other ones are. This is getting nasty. This is getting real nasty. Theme banner formats. This is going to be an enum, and it is going to have... I'm just going to cross-reference here because I don't want to screw something off going off of memory. Alright. So it's going to have WebP, JPEG, WebP animated, and GIF. Then we're going to use this in here instead, and we're going to swap all of these out. 2, 3, 4... Alright, and the same thing's gonna happen here. And the same thing's gonna happen here, except it's gonna look pretty different. Because I'm going to have to switch both sides. So if it is a GIF, it's gonna switch it over to a WebP, and if it is a WebP animated, it's also gonna switch it over to a WebP, because WebP is the format we want most of the time. Delete all of this, and finally, we have a not bad solution. Yay! Okay, if animated formats that contains format, then we're going to all of this just to make it so that you can upload one image. Truly, truly worth it. I shared planet, jump back here so that we can kind of steal the homework. Format equals animated backup. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, and then we're actually going to do string format string equals icon format map. It's banner format map now. And then with the var, and then we have the format finally. Okay, and then one thing left, it has to do theme.id. Okay, and then inside inside of theme. Holy moly. Okay, inside of theme now we add public string get banner URL, and we're going to allow it to take in an theme banner format, and then that's gonna return. I'll do a fancy little thing since it's short. I shared theme dot get banner format, and this and the format. Yes, beautiful. Now inside of our theme edit theme component here, we can do, I know you are going, oh yeah, about that. It's more complicated than that. It is more complicated than that because we have to be able to get it just from the theme meta as well. So theme meta. Oh, jeez. There's got to be a way that I can simplify this so that it works with the theme meta too. Well, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this long ID. No, no. Oh God, that's terrible. You know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something for the sake of the world. I'm gonna make a new. I shared. Is there an I shared theme meta already? Yes, and I'm gonna make I shared theme is going to inherit from I shared theme meta. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. And then I can make this actually accept I shared theme meta. And then the theme meta needs to change a tiny bit. Instead of having image URL, this is going to have public bool has custom banner, has animated banner. Okay, this is fine. And then theme meta over here is gonna get the same change. Looks like I forgot to actually inherit, so good catch. Then this theme meta is also going to do the same thing. Also should be inheriting from my shared theme meta. All right, and then the theme service is going to have some complaints about this. Probably. Theme service. It's definitely going to have complaints. Yeah, okay. Has custom banner equals x has custom banner, has animated banner, x has animated banner. Yay. And it's going to be the same thing here. Has custom banner, has animated x has animated banner. Why did I even do this? I can just do x.to meta. What is wrong with me? I'll literally just do x.to meta. No, there's no to meta? Oh God, I should really add that to make life easier. Hey, I do have to check if someone does this. Okay, and then over here. Hey, boom. That should be happy now. And now we can go back over to the edit theme component, and we should be able to do URL of at data data editing theme dot get banner URL. Wow, it works. Isn't that beautiful? And all we have to do is give it a format we want. So I'm gonna do theme banner format.webp. Great, but there's even more. There's even more because we want a backup. So we're gonna do comma, and then we're gonna have the backup image for if that image fails, which is going to be the thing I yoinked a while ago. Did I think I put that in here. Yeah, the not found. Here we go. Okay. I should probably like wrap this. No, still gonna complain because it doesn't know what that directory. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Ignore it. It's just throwing a fit. Okay, and now it gets even more complicated because it can be animated. So we're gonna do if editing theme dot has animated banner. Then we're gonna do oh man. If it has an animated banner, then we need to respect the fact that it has an animated banner, which means we're gonna put a style tag here, which is generally a bad idea. You shouldn't use style tags like this unless you really know what you're doing. Some people will say use JavaScript. That would be even more disgusting. So I'm not going to. I'm just not going to. Then I'm gonna add a custom class here. That's gonna be theme image dash at editing theme dot id, and then I'm going to make a thing here colon hover, which makes it so that when you hover over this, it's going to do. That was really close. It actually almost got it right. However, it did not get it right. We want to first try to do the animated one, then we try to do the normal one, and then if both of those fail, we still fall back on this very boring one. And that missing a parentheses, and okay, we have a open close open close open open close close open close, and then this one is not needed. Okay, now if you hover over it, it will show the animated image if there is an animated image. That is fun. Okay, now we just have to fix it over in the other file, and then we can test it. Am I a communist? God, no. No. I am not. I run my own companies. It's kind of the opposite. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to test this. So I am going to .NET build, and then I am going to run it, and we are going to see if I had any success. Actually, no, because theme meta doesn't have a definition for image URL according to theme card. Stupid theme card. Oh, theme card. Okay, for now, you're just gonna be like this and have no image because I need to do more testing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you join Valour, you know that I am programming your chat platform, which should make you super happy. I mean, look at all the cool people on Valour right now. Valour.gg, my guys. That's what I'm working on. It's what we're working on right now. All right, here we are in Valour, and let's see if I can upload an image as a background for Blueberry theme. So I'm going to click on my theme, Blueberry, edit theme, and now I'm going to, this is a problem. This is an annoying problem, but it's okay. It's that this isn't going to work quite the same way as it did before, but that's okay. So let's jump over to theme info, actually the edit theme component and the theme image here and see what we have here. So we have max width 100%. I'm actually going to set that to width 100%, and we don't need the object fit contain anymore. Well, what we really need is we needed to say background position center background size contain. That's good, but it's still tiny. Why is it tiny? It should have the backup image. Let's take a look at what's happening inside of here, because something is wrong. It's just showing us this tiny little thing. It should at least have the backup image. Oh, okay. All right, that's understandable. That's understandable. So I forgot to get rid of. Yes. Okay. So if there is no custom image, then it should just do the not found image and nothing else. Which we're gonna do by doing this. Still very similar. All right, let's see what happens if I save that. Boom, we got our image not found. We don't really want it to repeat. Will you support Russia in the Ukraine war? No. No. I don't think I will. I have a like 100% track record of not supporting dictators. Except for myself, of course. Alright, there we go. So now we got our image not found. And I can click on this, and now it's going to ask me to upload an image. I'll just use a picture of Charlotte, I guess, as a test. When we click this, it's going to do nothing. I may want to make it say image will be uploaded, or I can make it show it here. But let's go ahead and see what happens when I hit confirm changes, because I'm really curious what will happen when I hit confirm changes. It is going to... I don't think we got an error, so that's good. Let's go ahead and click on it. Edit. No! No! Oh, what went wrong? 404 not found. So something went wrong. We don't know what went wrong though. It maybe the location is wrong that it's looking in. So cdn.valor.gg, let's go over and check over on the I shared planet to make sure I formatted this right. Oh! Oh no, wait guys, it may be fine. Everything may be fine. I made a simple mistake here. This should be public-cdn because it is the public CDN. And would you look at that? Absolute success. Absolute success. It didn't resize it outwards, which is a little bit odd. Or did it? And it just filled it in with transparency. Curious. I'm curious about this one. It would appear that the background image, we may have to download the image down. Let me download the image to see what happened. Here it is. And WebPs are not easy to view on their own. WebP viewer. Let's see what we get out of this. This looks wrong. It does not look like it widened it at all. And upon clicking on it, we can see that it is 203 by 150 pixels, which is not good. It saved it in the size it was, not in the size we want it to be. So the question is, what went wrong and why did it go wrong? And why did this sidebar thing open up? It always opens up. I always accidentally click something and it close annotations. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and do an exercise in going crazy and jump over to the upload API and have some fun with the theme banner. So it very clearly says to load it at 300 by 150. And then it goes, okay, I want you to decode this at the size of 300 by 150. And then it goes, okay, upload some public variants. And then it goes, see, I wonder if this is why. I wonder if this is screwing it up. I'm going to get rid of this if not first, because I think it'll skip it anyways if it's unnecessary. And I think that's the problem. I think that is definitely the issue. All right. Let's build, rerun it. See what happens. I'm hoping that everything will work now. If not, we got a bigger problem. It should just literally stretch the image. It doesn't have to look good. It just has to fit. It's on the uploader to make sure that their image is the right size. If it's not, it'll try its best, but it'll probably fail. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. Right, so we click this. We're gonna once again choose this image of Charlotte. We're gonna confirm. We're gonna wait for it to do its thing. And now, wide? No, not wide. Why is she not wide? This should be a very wide dog. What is going on here? Let me check if we are getting a cached version of the image first of all, because that would be an issue. Ah, it's a cached version of the image. Yeah, these cached images are a real problem, aren't they? The weird thing is that it should be... Oh, I'm stupid. In my, oh, well, that'll do it. I made a mistake. I did cdn.valor.gg/. I did not do /star. Ah, okay. So we have wide Charlotte now. I fixed the caching rule because I made a terrible mistake. And now we're looking good. Now we are looking good. So all we have to do now is I should probably think about the amount I'm hitting the R2 bucket now. I wonder if it's jumped up significantly. 6,000 operations, 14,000 operations, 50 megabytes. Actually, not terrible. Well, we'll see. I may have to deal with this in the future anyways. Okay, so this properly made her wide, so that's good. That is exactly what I wanted. The problem remaining is that you can't see it when it happens. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it so that when you upload this, it creates a blob and then it sets it. I know that I made a way for this to happen. And it is inside of the JavaScript, which is a little ugly. So bear with me as we take a step into the JavaScript. Yay. Which is... let me find it. I forget what it's called. The main JavaScript. Oh, it's called main.js. When you look at that. Scroll down to the very bottom here, and somewhere there is going to be... Hey, look, it's Europe. We have get cookie, set cookie, get image size, create blob. This is exactly what we want. We want to send a ton of data over so that it can create a blob, which means we got to get a little bit fancy because we apparently weren't fancy enough. We're going to inject JS runtime so that we can call JavaScript from our C#. All right. So what we're gonna do is when this happens, when we upload this image the first time, when we load this, we're going to do get the I wonder if I can clone the stream. e.file. See, that's useful. Can I clone this stream? That's the question. Alright, we're gonna try something here. We're gonna try doing memory stream, using memory stream, mess equals new. We're gonna copy this to the memory stream and we're gonna pray it still works. And then we're going to ms dot read async. I want to get the entire buffer actually. I don't remember how to do this really. To array. There we go. That's what I want. Var bytes equals the memory stream dot to array. And then we are going to do some magic. We're going to await JS runtime dot. Where's my JS runtime? There we go. Dot invoke async string, and we're going to invoke the JavaScript that I was just looking at that I lost. Create blob. We're gonna create a blob, and then we're gonna send in the bytes, and we're gonna send in the file type e.file dot content type. I don't know if this is actually going to work. But we're going to see how it goes. Okay, so I should, after doing this, do e.file. Okay, whoa, wait. Okay, I need to do var file stream equals this, and then file stream dot copy to, then file stream dot pos. Okay, I screwed this up. Then file stream dot position equals 0 to restart it. Okay. Alright. And then I need to create the blob, and then var. Yeah, we're gonna create another thing, which is gonna be private string blob URL. And then we're gonna do blob URL equals this. Then if there is a blob URL, also I need to state has changed after this. If there is a blob URL, then I'm going to use it, which is going to look really similar to this. I'm just going to use the blob URL here. Will this work? That is the question of the day. No, because I'm doing something stupid somewhere. Probably doing if blob URL. Yes. Blob URL is not null. There we go. Always make sure your blob URLs are not null. Ugh. Alright, now we're gonna pull over our new changes and we're gonna see if it works. Why can't I open the themes page? Everything else seems to... Oh no, everything is very broken. What is going on? What on earth? Doesn't say anything in console. What did I do? Clearly I did something wrong. Go in, themes. Throws an error which isn't being shown for. Oh, here we go. Cannot provide a value for property JS runtime. There is no. What? Oh, it's gonna be IJS runtime. Whoopsies. Okay, let's see if I can do it now. Nope. Nope. That's gonna take a real restart. All right. If you're having problems on Valour, please let me know what they are. I can write them down so that I can work on them when I'm able. Working on new stuff right now, but there's always time to bug fix in the future. Alright, we're in edit theme. And let's, oh my god, the stupid, ugh, okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and see if I grab, I'll grab, what image will I use for this? Let's see if I got a good picture. We'll do a picture of Dallas. Sure. I was hoping that would work. It did not work. And why didn't it work? Because theme info modal line 16. Actually, that wasn't it. Specified method is not supported. Set position. Oh! Okay. Are you serious? Okay, so what I may have to do is load it into a stream. Wow, this is really annoying. Okay, fine. We'll do this the hard way. Which is that I will... I'll do private byte uploaded image instead of it actually being the image. Open read stream. Ah! Okay, open the read stream and then to... Nope, that won't work. Okay, we copy it to a file stream, and then we do uploaded image equals ms.toArray, and then we use the uploaded image here. Down here, we're going to have to convert that array back into a stream. So we're going to have to do dot length here. And then we're going to do var stream, or using var ms equals new memory stream with that data. Then we can send in the... So we're going to have to do this. We can do this with ms here. But we're missing all the data about it now. Okay, okay, so we're gonna have to undo this actually. And then we're gonna have to do private byte uploaded image bytes. Okay, so we're gonna have to get the bytes separately. That's fine. I can still manage to make this work. I can still do this. It's not too late for me. Okay, great. And then we're going to do uploaded image bytes here. And then we're going to turn that into the stream content. And that should work. I think. We're gonna test it. I hate working with streams. Streams are finicky. Sometimes you do things with them that feel like they should work, and they will just explode. And sometimes you do things that you don't think will work, and I'm not using a game engine. This is Blazor, the SDK I'm using. Blazor is very cool. Alright, here we go. It is free. You do not have to pay for Blazor. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, it changed! It did actually change. So that it didn't actually get an image. I want to know what it actually set the source to. It looks like it did create a blob. I wonder if that blob actually works. No. But why doesn't that blob work? So it definitely created something. Now that's interesting. Actually, when I do this, how much data do I get back? Network, the blob returns a content length of 15, so there's nothing in it. That's weird. Oh, the image may have been too large. The image may have been too large. Let me try a smaller image. Something like, I don't know. That Dallas Skylines picture may have been over 10 megabytes. No, it was only 91 kilobytes. That definitely should have worked. The fact that that didn't work is concerning. It makes me feel like there's something wrong going on here. So let's console.writeline the uploaded image bytes dot length. Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. This is supposed to be uploaded image bytes. Oh, we were sending it garbage. Okay, we sent it garbage and it didn't work. Now we're sending it the correct data. Let's see. Yes! Yes! Okay, that's good. Notably, it hasn't stretched it yet, but at least it shows us what's going to be uploaded. It's honestly, it could be, and honestly, we can fake it. We can fake the stretching here. All we have to do is get the contain and set it to... Is there a way to make it stretch? I guess not. I was hoping there'd be a way. One side, there's gotta be a way. Stretch to fit. Shoot! That's not really stretched, is it? You know what? It's better. It's not great. I wish I could pre-stretch it, but I don't think that's gonna work. Oh well, okay. Sometimes you have to accept that it's not gonna be perfect. And it's a problem that you can solve in the future. Which sounds lazy, but that's just programming. Okay, so we have this. It shows you immediately what is going to be put in, and then we just have to confirm that it will actually work. So we press the button, we go back, edit theme, and look, it's the... What? That ain't right. Did it? It should be stretched now. No, it didn't actually set it. Shoot, something went wrong. Something went wrong. It always turns out this way. Get our image. Confirm. This responded okay. Oh no, it's totally caching again. It's totally caching it. Let me clear the cache. Why is this happening? Yeah, okay, so that's correct. It's also so low res in this image. I forgot it looks so big when it's on here. I mean, it's not normally like that, but even there, that looks really I may add more resolution to it. That just looks bad. Let's go back over to the upload API, and we're gonna make a few changes. We're gonna change this to 600 and this to 300. Doubling the resolution, and then we're gonna go over to iShared theme, and we're going to fix this. I don't want it to look bad. All right. We're close to. We're close. So then when you go back, it's got to use the stuff there too. And I need to make sure that this actually works with animated stuff as well. So let's go ahead and test that. We're very, very close, though, to a working theme system. This is literally the last thing I have to do, is the images. And this is being annoying for some reason, so I'm just going to restart it. That's odd. All right. Here we go. Edit theme. That's a little funny. Oh well. It's the price I pay for changing it. I set it to this, which should only play if you're hovering over it in the future. So I hit confirm changes. It's gonna upload it, do magic. It should probably say like uploading theme or something, because it can take a little bit if it's doing like an animated thing. All right, now we go back, edit theme. The thing is, this should, I think it just needs to be refreshed. Let's see how it looks now. What? I don't understand. Oh, did I not change the what? Okay, now I'm really confused. $600 by 300. I did change this, right? 600 by 300. And... Huh? Okay. But why? Why? Why are you being difficult? Can never be simple, can it? Did it even succeed last time? That's a good question. Let's see. Try this again. I mean, there is a chance that this is just too funky, resizing it and animating it. Maybe too much for it, but it shouldn't be too much for it. I mean... It gave me a post. It says okay, response. Yeah, it responded with what I'd expect it to as well, but there's nothing there. So why is it responding with that? Well, this is interesting. It's always the unexpected problems. We'll try restarting the whole thing. Sometimes that helps more than you would expect, just giving it a good restart. I don't know if I remembered to restart the server. That's probably what the problem is. And now with the server restarted, it should work. Also, there's some funky... Oh well, deal with that later. Alright, now if we go to themes, my themes, edit theme... Oh! Oh? That's actually correct. I guess it was just being dumb. So now we just have to go to the edit theme component and make sure that this has exclamation point important at the end. Shit, when I hover it, it should do it now. Now? Is it dead inside? WebP animated should be giving us an animated WebP back. Let's see if there's something wrong here. When I hover... It should do this, which gives us WebP not animated. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. Let's check I shared theme. Ah, yes. Okay, so this is going to be the problem, which is that the animated one should have anim dash in front of it. Probably have to refresh it. Oh yeah, look at that! It works! I hover, and it animates. Great. Beautiful. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that this works. Okay, and then let's try the Dallas one again to see if it's higher resolution. Less awful. Alright. Confirm changes. And then go back. It's probably good. Oh, yeah. No, it's using the stupid. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, it's because it's still in the theme edit. Okay, yeah. So it has to do a little thing, right? So I'm going to make it do it has to set the blob URL back to null after. After it submits. After it submits, it's got to set the blob URL. All right, and then blob. Yeah. Blob URL equals null. Okay. That's good. And then honestly, I think everything's good now. I think this will work. So let's make a cute little blueberry image for this, because I actually want a nice theme image. So we're gonna do a 600 by 300 picture. We're gonna upload it. It's gonna be nice. $600 by 300. I'll choose like a light blue, and then actually let's see what AI can do for us. Giant blueberries in small in bunches on a light blue background. Let's see the power of artificial intelligence. Probably gonna have to do it in Bing AI because Photoshop AI still sucks. Yeah, that's that. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not very good. It doesn't have a very I don't know. It's not very inspired. Close-up bunches of blueberries on light blue background. All right, here we go. This is gonna be good stuff. Good stuff. Because the theme is called Blueberry because it's blue, right? Ooh, there we go. I mean, it's in a bowl. I never asked for a bowl. Why won't you let me copy? Copy image, paste. There we go. Look at how much better Bing is at generating images. I know. AI evil killing artists or something. Look, AI's in my job too. AI's everywhere. It's time we all get used to it. Let me just put all Victor in the middle. Give him a little bit of a drop shadow. Maybe it should be like kind of dark blue. There we go. There we go. That is an artistic masterpiece. That is a beautiful background. Export as PNG. We'll just stick it into my desktop. Blueberry banner. Great. And now we can go into Valour and upload it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. And it should probably say under here it should say under the image all the way up here it should say P suggested image size 600 by 300 pixels. There we go. So people will know what image size to use. You can set a name, description, choose your colors, and then we should be able to just hit confirm changes. And now Blueberry is happy. The only issue is that Blueberry has other places it should be showing, such as inside of this edit where it's not showing. So we're gonna do the exact same thing, except this one's always gonna play the animation if it has one, and then the other card will show it only when it's hovering. So let's go over to the theme info modal is the next one. It's gonna be kind of similar, except a little bit different. So similarly, it's going to do this. Okay, so it's gonna do if data.thememeta.has custom banner, and then I'll do if data.thememeta.has animated banner, and then else. Okay, so it's gonna be very similar. It's gonna be if it doesn't have an animated banner, then it's going to just be this with at data.thememeta. And of course I can't do that. So let's go over to theme meta and fix that because that's annoying. Public string get banner URL. Same thing here. This is what? This should be I shared theme. Okay, good. That's gonna fix that. We go over to the theme info modal again. It's not angry anymore. That's easy. Then this one is going to be... Shoot. This one's going to be similar. Oh, also, it doesn't need this. It does not need this on click. So that's nice. Then we have the animated banner, which is going to be, once again, similar, but it starts with the animated WebP. Okay. And then otherwise, it just does the not found WebP. For now, I'm gonna come up with something better, but for now, it'll do this. Save that. It says I need to restart the app for it to show. We're gonna just let it do that. Wow, this has been a lot of work. How long have we been streaming? It's been for a little bit, hasn't it? It's been 2 hours. 2 hours of code. Brain hurts, but must continue. Okay, so let's go over to the themes. Now when we click on this, it should get... Yeah, well... Kind of, yeah. This clearly is not correct. First off, this is still here, so let's get rid of that. Now it's more correct. It's the wrong image because for some reason it's still being cached, which I don't know why. But the bigger problem than it being cached is that it is completely wrong in terms of fit. So that's because this here is wrong. It's going to have to be changed to have the following. Background position center, background size 100, 100. There we go. So as you can see, when I pull this up, it now has the correct image. The only issue is that geez, there is still a slight issue, which is that the caching is just really annoying, and I don't know what's going on with it. It should not be caching like this. Because if I change this... Oh, wait, it shouldn't even be animated. What? No, that's not a caching problem. That's a I overwrote... Shoot. Yeah, that's a problem. So it should be, it should be theme.hasAnimated banner equals result.data. That may actually also be an issue in the planet. No, I did that properly for Avatar at least. Where's planet? Image root, profile, planet. Ha! I screwed it up here too. Okay. Well... Very nice. Just caught 2 bugs. Okay. Well, it happens. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the theme system is so close to done now. So close. We're right on the edge of greatness. Alright, we go in, we set the background again because it was screwed up. Edit theme, set that picture to the new picture, confirm changes. It's not going to be instant, but after I reload this page, it should be correct at least. Please. No, but it's not animated anymore, which is a step in the right direction. I think it's just cached now, which I guess it's not the end of the world if these are cached, but I'd still like to figure out why. Yes. Okay. There you go. Blueberry, a berry blue theme. So that is correct now. Whoa. Whoa. I am curious about... Chorus policy, r2.dev. I'm really confused about this caching problem. I guess I'll have to figure it out later. Point being, we got the gang together, and technically speaking, this looks pretty good. We can upvote and downvote themes. We just have to fix this last bit, which is the theme card, which again should be pretty straightforward because we've already done this like 3 times. So let's just do it again. Theme card dot razor. And over here, we're going to copy this. Kind of. Not this part. This part doesn't need to be this. Theme. This is going to do the same style shenanigans as the other one. And this is also going to have theme image at theme.id. And then this is going to do dot theme image at theme.id, but it's actually going to be when you hover on the entire card. Dot theme container hover. Great. And then we're so close to done here. It's so painful getting through the last few bits. Okay, get banner, and that's the fallback, and that is also the fallback. And now this just does one more step on this. We do important, and we copy this. All the fallbacks, and we do WebP animated. So it has the animated one. Okay, and that should do it. All we have to do is fix what this is gonna break, which is everything. But all we gotta do is go into here and do a little bit of tomfoolery, which is we're gonna do okay, this also needs a min height. which is 200 by 100, which means if it's 150, it's going to be 75. That looks too small. Is it really that tiny? It's gotta be bigger than that. No? Am I going crazy? That's 170. Actually, no, that's... No, it is. That's wrong. That should be like 100. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but it's fine. And then the... Literally going insane over here. One step at a time. So when we look at the themes, yeah, nice. Oh, well, it actually did it a tiny bit. Okay, and then we go ahead and we do background position center, background size 100. And I'm actually gonna do contain on here. Actually, background repeat, no repeat. Okay, that's still kind of wrong. Why? The aspect ratio on this should always... Oh, yeah, I can just do aspect ratio. Woo! Just do that, no? Apparently not. What the hell? What do you mean I can't do that? Okay, good enough. Good enough. Okay, so this should work. This should work. I'm a little bit concerned why that first one isn't showing. Why is this one not showing? These ones are showing. This one is not showing. It's a problem. Current theme. Oh, because it didn't save the custom. Okay, wait. This should be fine. We just have to revert to the default theme and then reinstall this, I think. And then it'll... No? What? Why is it not... Okay, I'm gonna uninstall it and then I'm gonna hard refresh. I don't know what's going on. Oh man. Themes. To the Stars should have a icon. What the heck is going on? Why wouldn't that? Oh, does To the Stars have a theme? Theme. It's all about themes. Does it have? It should definitely have. Has custom banner true. Oh, it can't. It can't because it's... That's an issue. instead of making it that stupid thing, I should just make it use the... This is gonna drive me insane, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Okay, I have an idea on how I can solve this. It's a little silly, but hear me out. We use the pastel cyan and the main color 1 to automatically generate. But how do we do that? Well, we'll figure it out. One thing at a time. Okay, let's go over to the theme card and try to figure out how we build this. So the first thing is that this URL, instead of being this not found, would be the... Good night, guys. Sorry you're all I'm running you guys out of time, but we're gonna get this working. We will get this working. So in our media, we have a Victor in here somewhere. Yeah, victor.svg. So media victor.svg. And then we can do him on like a contained version. I wonder if we can... Darn it! Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a new component. In the utility. This is useful for many things. It's going to be victor.razor. And I'm going to have a parameter for public string color equals, by default, it'll just be white. Why is this red? Oh. Okay, and then we're... God, what am I doing? Okay, and then we're going to grab Victor from our media folder. I'm just dragging things all over the place accidentally. All right, we're going to grab Victor. This is Victor. And we're going to paste him into here. We're just going to make one change, which is that the CLS1 CLS-3 is going to have at color. All right, very cool. And then we're going to use that here instead. Which I'm sure isn't going to cause any issues. Settings, themes. Okay, so we got Victor here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change it so that instead of doing this, it's going to do this. Victor. And that makes it look like this because he's a little chunky, but we can modify Victor to fit. by adding a public string class get set, or I'll just do styles or style. Also, this doesn't have to be here. Style. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Style equals max width 100 px. There we go. Actually, we'll do 80 px, and then we'll do padding 20 px. Maybe not 20, 10. 5. And, padding top 10. And then text align center. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Oh, look at that. We got Victor, and he's centered. And then we're gonna make another change to theme meta. We're gonna actually add a tiny bit more information to theme meta. We're gonna give it the background color number 2, and well, yeah. We're gonna give it main color 2, or maybe I'll give it main color 1. Probably makes more sense to do like the most intense contrast. All right. Public string main color 1 and public string pastel cyan. Okay. Now, of course, we're gonna have to add this to the iShared theme meta, and when we add this here, it's gonna get nasty really quickly. So we gotta go over to the theme meta over in server models themes. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go over to theme service. And then theme service, we're going to have to make it so that this stuff is copied across. It's going to be main color 1 equals x dot main color 1, and pastel cyan is going to get copied across 2. Now, the reason we're doing this is just so that we can get a tiny bit of information from the theme, so that we can kind of make a background for people who don't want to create a background. Okay. I can make it look better in the future too. This is just a start. So now what we do is we make the theme card have the background color at theme.mainColor1, and then we're gonna have Victor have the color at theme.pastel cyan. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna at least give us something a little bit that'll kind of give you a tiny bit of a glimpse at the theme. A little bit of an idea of what the theme will look like. Now, honestly, I can go further than this, which we will do in a moment, but I'm gonna make it look a little bit better. So that didn't work. Why didn't that work? That definitely should have worked. What on earth? Let me just do a .NET build. Unless I'm going crazy, that should have worked. It is now 9:32. We are almost coming upon 3 hours of work on the theme system. And this is where I'm starting to go mentally insane because I'm still not seeing what I'm expecting to be seeing. It's like the color isn't even working. Neither of the colors are working, which is even stranger. One of them should at least be working. Let's take a look at why. Because... Oh, because I marked it. Yeah, okay, I'm stupid, that's why. Because the last time I tried to fix it, I changed it to say that it had a custom theme, whereas now we want it to say that it doesn't. Theme.cs, which is going to be an SDK models themes, which is this right here needs to be killed. Come on. Come on! Oh, am I really gonna have to do a full restart for that? Come on, baby. Oh, now you're being annoying. Please! Please! So many of my waking moments go into making this. Ugh. The amount of love, sweat, and tears that have went into Valour. But we'll have a proper theme system, unlike an unnamed multi-billion-dollar corporation. So that makes us cooler by like at least 80%. What? No. 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 What? Oh, shoot. Did I do what I think I did? Okay, now that's still a little weird, but I screwed something up here. No, that's... That should be fine. Why? What do you mean? Why is it empty? The server's gotta be not serving it. But that's not possible because this is coming from... Oh! Oh, 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 oh. Because there is a 2 meta here, and... Huh. There we go. There we go. Much better. Okay, and then we just have to make that not opaque. I mean opaque instead of transparent. There we go. There we go. That's the color we want. Okay, and now we're going to do a little bit more fun now that we got that working. We're going to go into the theme card, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. Alright, So we're going to add actually 3 victors who are going to be in different positions, and they're going to have different colors. Or maybe 2. Maybe we'll do 2. Oh, you know what? I'm honestly making this take too long. I'm gonna get this over with. Dude, Microsoft Edge is just Chrome, but it's faster and just better, so Microsoft won for once. It's okay. It's okay that they won for once. They rarely win. Coinbase, shut up. Alright, now it's the theme info modal that needs to be done next. Which should be really similar. So you may be wondering how the theme system actually works, and I'll show you that in a second. I'll show you what it's like to create a theme. And if you're not wondering what it's like, then, well, I don't know what to say. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, let's look at fun stuff. Here's how creating a theme works. We click Enter Editor, and then we have this, which is we got the picture we can set, and then we have all of these colors. And so you may be wondering, how do I know what it'll look like? Well, watch. As you change the colors, the UI changes at the same time. So you can literally see as you're doing it. So let's say I wanted to make something that's like red themed. I can literally just grab my mouse, do like magma or something. So I'll do kind of grays. Let me do some nice gray colors. I don't really care because I'm just doing a demo. But I can do a bunch of these grayish colors. This background color 2 not looking too good. There we go. A little bit of depth. Grab my pastel colors. Choose orange and yellow. That's kind of hard to read. You can change the font color too, but may want to do like maybe like that yellow, and then I'll do a red for the. Oh well, there's already danger, so maybe we'll do like purple for the third pastel. And then you can see it's being used everywhere. And then technically speaking, this should update, and I can call this like magma, very hot. And then there's also a section here for custom CSS. So this is super powerful. There is a warning for people who are installing themes with custom CSS. It says this theme has custom CSS with a big warning sign. It says be careful installing themes with custom CSS. But for example, I can do star, and I can do font family. What is Comic Sans font family? Comic Sans font family CSS. So I can do this. I can put this custom CSS in, hit apply, and boom! Valour is now beautifully Comic Sans. Look at all the Comic Sans all over the place. Everything is now Comic Sans. It doesn't seem to have actually gotten everything. May have to make it a little bit more aggressive. Thank you, Valour, for saying nice things about Valour. I appreciate it. But basically, you can do a ton of custom stuff in here. Whatever you want, really, you can modify, and then we can confirm our changes. And after we confirm our changes, we have created a new theme. It'll say Magma in my current theme, and now if I refresh, I should be able to see Magma in the other themes, and I should be able to install. I don't know why this is showing bug? Although we do have it in the My Theme section now, which I can install it properly. And now it is properly installed, and you can see it says theme contains custom CSS, install with caution. And then if I want to go, I think I just have to refresh for this to show the correct one again. Yeah, Magma very hot. And then I can click revert to default theme, and it'll bring me back. I don't know why there's things sticking around though. This is a little odd. This is screwing with these because it's defining. Oh, I know why. That's a slight issue. That's a slight problem. How am I going to solve that? That's the question. It's the Victor.razor. This style is overriding everything, so what I can do is I can just do in here I can probably just do that. Fill equals. I don't know if that'll actually work, but we will see. I do not think that actually worked. G layer 4. I don't think this actually is doing anything. It's not. Transform style color FFF. There's the class. which I don't really care about. What I care about is fill. Okay, that works. So why does fill at color not work? There it goes. Okay, that was silly. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Alright. Themes. We got themes. You can publish your themes. I'm gonna go ahead and do some stuff so that this can go live, but I think it's at the very least ready to go live. Although I'm gonna make one last little thing, which is that theme card. If it is theme.id equals 0, it should just do nothing, because that's the default theme. Okay, very cool. Well, I'm gonna make this work on real Valour, so I'll see you all on Valour in a little bit, and hopefully we have themes. Bye.